How's it going, everybody? Been a little bit since I've been on here, but tonight I wanted to do a semi-late night video and kind of show you an acquisition I got from a gun show a couple weeks ago. This is a Winchester 94 AE and 357 Magnum. This has the 16-inch barrel. It holds 9 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber. It will shoot 38 special and 357 Magnum. Now this is a New Haven, Connecticut made Winchester. Now they quit making this particular gun in 2006. I don't know when this one was made. I've been meaning here the past week to call Winchester to ask them by serial number when it was made. But it was 2006 or earlier. I don't remember when they started making this particular one. I know they made, older ones like back in the 60s and 70s, but they stopped. And then when Winchester was going through a lot of their changes, it started being, taken over by Browning, and they started doing stuff together with Browning, having stuff made in Japan. Then F.N. Herstal got in the picture somehow. And anyway, they started making the Model 94 and 357, 44, and 45 Colt again in the late 90s, I think. Mid to late 90s. And they did that till 2006. Now, I've been kind of a lever gun nut here the past couple of years. And I started off wanting to get the, different lever guns in .22 long rifle. And I picked up actually my wife and my mom went in together and got me my first lever action .22, which was the Henry, for Christmas. I don't know what it's been now, 6-7 years ago. And then I got a Golden Boy Henry, was given to me by an uncle of mine. I picked up a Browning BL or BLR 22 on the used market. A Marlin Golden Trigger lever action .22. Well, then I started going into the bigger calibers. Picked up a Henry Big Boy in .44 Magnum, the Henry Big Boy Steel. And I was in the market for a 357 model, but I just really, I was looking for one that was just, I didn't want to grab another Henry. I didn't want to do this. It was just kind of on the back burner. And I went to the gun show a couple weeks ago, and there's a guy in there that had this. Now this is used, but this is in really, really good shape. Just going to let you take a look at it here. Kind of see the condition that it's in. Let's see, we'll start back here. See that the wood and everything is in really nice shape. The bluing is in really good shape. I'm kind of shooting this upside down. I've never done this before, so my movements are going to be backwards at times, just like that. But everything on this it's in just phenomenal condition. This one has got the saddle ring on it. I haven't fired it. As a lot of you probably know by now, I'm not so much a shooter as I am. I don't like using the word collector, but I guess that's pretty much what it is. I mean, I don't look at myself as a collector, but I guess that's what I'm doing. But whenever I saw this in 357 at that gun show, I was like, I don't have a Winchester lever gun. I don't really care for this having the safety on it. I mean, of course, I'd have preferred to find one made in the 1960s or something, in 1894. But, you find something in any kind of condition, if you can even find them, and they're just astronomical money. So I got this. I do not regret doing it. The action on it feels good. This thing has not been shot much. I can tell that just by how stiff the action is, how clean it is in here. I actually had to go in there and oil it and get the dust bunnies. Not so much out of here, but out of here. You know, it was really dry. Just really, really dry. But you just look at the face of the hammer there. It does not look like it's been fired much. Doesn't look like it's been fired much at all. So it's got the bead sight on the front. I don't know. I want to be able to do this. Yeah, I'm filming this stuff backwards. I'm kind of changing up the way I'm doing my videos, and it's going to take some getting used to. But hopefully you can kind of see that front sight down here. Buckhorn on the rear. I mean, pretty standard stuff, really. But I was just astonished at the condition that this thing was in. The guy that I got it from, which, you know, what can you believe from somebody at a gun show, you know. He had the thing listed as new, but I actually left the gun show and came home and started doing a little research on it because I really had never checked anything at all out on these Winchester rifles, and started doing some looking, trying to see what it, you know, might be valued at and what have you. And I decided to go back and talk to him, and I said, "You have this thing down as new, but do you have the box for it?" He's like, "No." No, he said whenever he got these, he picked up 2 of them. There was some guy, somewhere, whatever, had 2 of them, and he bought them both. He kept one for himself, and he was selling this one. So, they're not brand new, no box, but the condition on it shows that the thing has probably been a safe queen, because I don't see a nick on it anywhere. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. I'm real proud of it. Like it, I will shoot it eventually once we get out of winter. Up here in Wyoming, we had snow today. Here it is April 4th, and we had a little bit of snow today, so wait for the weather to get a little bit nicer and take her out to the range and see how she does. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. Y'all take care, and we'll see you later.